Hello, Net1 Wargamers. Another unboxing video. This time, Comancheria, The Rise and Fall of the Comanche Empire by GMT Games. Game design is by Joel Toppin. The beautiful cover art is a painting by Frank McCarthy, which they say in the back here says, Navajo Ponies for Comanche Warriors. Comancheria is a solitaire game which transports players back to a time when the prairie grass was yet to be trodden by wagon wheels, back to a time when the bison herds numbered in the millions, back to a time when the Comanche were the lords of the southern plains. It's going to take it through as a solitaire game, facing the Comanches facing the Osage, Pawnee, Cheyenne, and Arapaho among the northern tribes, New Mexico, Mexico, Texas, and of course the United States of America. It should be a pretty interesting game. I've been looking forward to getting this one. High solitaire suitability, of course, because it was designed as a solitaire game, and its complexity rating is 4. Let's go ahead and open her up and see what's inside. I got this game at the same time. I got both games, both this and the Medieval Crusades, which I did another unboxing video on. Got both of those at the same time on this last deal. This is the second printing of Comancheria by GMT Games. Of that art. That art's going to be an inspiration for my miniatures for Legend of the Old West as well, for some of the Comanche horsemen I got. Here's the playbook. Has a tutorial, designer notes, further reading, and credits. Goes through several raids, looks like, and some of the aspects of the game, which is good. And the designer notes, of course, at the end there. Rules of play. Introduction, general rules, sequence of play, player operations and actions, the enemy, battles, the reservation, and scenarios. The time frame for this game is 1700 to 1875, so around 175 years. Get your warband counters, enemy space markers for colonials, the rancherias, ravage counters from where they're destroyed, settlements, success counters, tribe counters, war column strength counters, and of course culture cards as well for the cultures, probably the different tribes. Development cards. Looks like a war column movement card, war cards. Headmen, which I believe from what I read about, those are for your guys that go with the raiding parties, your chiefs, war chiefs. Resource counter functions. So you have bison, captives, food, and guns. You also have up here horses and trade goods. You're going to track culture points. Allies. More culture attack this time. Encroachment. Hunts that are going on, probably for the bison. peace markers, raid markers, ravaged and recovery, settle markers, subjugate markers, war markers, and your scenarios. General scenario setup, onto the plains, rise of empire, lords of the southern plains, and downfall. Also, full one rise and fall of the Comanche Empire, which looks like it sets up for all four. Enemy instruction cards. Player actions and sequence of play. Take actions, planning, passage of time, victory checks. Enemy instructions. Counter sheet 1. It's like war bands and such. Back at the counters. Counter sheet 2. A lot of trade goods, horses, and some of the other markers for it, plus your leaders. And the map. We'll look at that in a second. We also have some more baggies. They usually supply quite a bit of baggies. I usually add some of my own to it, to different games I've got. Got the dice. Look pretty good. Culture deck. The development deck. Another development deck. Looks like different eras for the developments. All right, let's open up the map. All right, there she is. You have your Rancheria display on the right. Enemy instructions display, history cards, available resources. Get the reservation up here. Upper left shows the start and operations track and general record track. All right, there you have it, folks. Hopefully we'll be able to get this up and running here soon, get some games going with it. Once again, that's the second printing of Comancheria, Rise and Fall of the Comanche Empire. Happy wargaming. God bless you all.